Hey, welcome back to Armon Core. So it's been more than a week since I did the last episode. At least in terms of recording, it's been that long. And I have went back and collected some of the battle logs in some of the missions that we completed. Other than that, uh, yeah, mostly the battle logs. Let's look at the previous missions to see what progress we had made. So we go to sortie, reply missions. Okay. So last episode we did these three missions. Three missions for three different factions. Attack the refueling base. I think this was from Archivers. Rusty personally contacted us to do this mission. I felt a bit odd that Rusty contacted us instead of V8 Pater. But V8 Pater had a message for us after the mission completion where he quoted Rusty. Rusty called us Buddy again in quotes, and both the voice acting for both V8 Pater and Rusty is quite good in my opinion. I really like both of them, the way they are presented as well as the voice acting. Yeah, these are like at least the Archivist group, except for V2 Snail. V2 Snail sounded like a very arrogant, disrespectful kind of person, but we only heard him speaking with Volta. We never talked with him directly. But Rusty did contact us during the start of the mission, and we got a message from Pater at the end. Okay, so that was this mission. We had two bosses at the end of this mission, where those were PCA. What was it? Enforcement spot? No, it was not enforcement spot, but there were two advanced ACs. I think they were ACs, but they looked quite uh, different from normal ACs. They had specialized equipment, I think. But we fought both of them, and yeah, we were a walking advertisement of destruction, opportunities in destruction for Archivist group, I think. Uh, I had a couple of battle logs from this mission, but they were all purely combat logs. Like I had to take down some enemies, and that was it. There was no data entry associated here. Eliminate V8, V7 Swinburne. So this mission was given by RLF. This is back in Bailius region where we had obtained we had fought for Archivist group to regain control of the wall. Not regain control. We took control of the wall from RLF group for Archivist group. RLF for Archivist group, and RLF wanted us to take out Swinburne. So this is a very interesting mission because I tried to find the battle logs in this mission myself without like looking at any guides. And except for one battle log, I was able to find a couple of data log entries. Okay, so the data log entries, we'll look at them right now. But one battle log, no matter how much I tried, I couldn't find. And later, when I tried to, because I wanted to get as much story as I can, I checked for the battle log in a YouTube video very carefully without trying to spoil myself with any more information than I need. And it seems like when you battle V7 Swinburne, there's a point when his health reaches halfway through where he says that he has a proposal for us and that we should stop fighting and listen to him for a second. And during the heat of the battle, I didn't even register the sentence. I kept on fighting, but we can stop attacking him at that point, and that results in a second encounter. So Swinburne escapes, and we talk to someone. We meet a different AC from the RLF side because this is a mission from RLF, right? So we meet a different AC from RLF side, and that AC takes us down. Okay. Oh, sorry. That AC is here to take us down, but we take him down, obviously. So that was a battle log. So if we kill him, we'll get a battle log. So that is a hidden battle log. And V7 Swinburne tries to convince us by saying that he has a lifeline to the higher authorities in Archibus group, and that he has the money purse, like he's the one who redirects the funds. Okay, so that was Swinburne's excuse in negotiate. That was a way Swinburne tried to negotiate us in stopping the fight with him. Yeah, so that's we sent Swinburne. And in tunnel sabotage also, we get a couple of more battle logs. But I think for tunnel sabotage, we already got one battle log. But no, what am I saying? No, but either way, tunnel sabotage also had just combat logs. It didn't have any data entries. Okay, data entries were directly from eliminate V7 Swinburne, and we're gonna look at them right now. Okay, so let's see. So we go to archives. Uh, so we get another sketch, a sketch by STV. So image data STV sketch 4. A masked battlefield artist said by some to be one of the last artists to dedicate his career to the art of hand-drawn portraits. His works command a high value among collectors in the know. STV's notes. Request for interview was met with snide derision by the most important looking member of the group. Okay. So I don't know if he's following the same group. Okay. Last time he talked about another set of people, like I'm not sure another, but a different a set of people, while where the woman was the leader. Have I seen her somewhere else before though? Okay, so that is Steve's sketch 2. In sketch 4, he's saying that he wanted to meet with someone, but the interview was denied by the most important looking member of the group. Because maybe there was a woman. They're not all bad though. One of them offered me a cup of coffee or something like it. Okay, I don't know what that remark is supposed to convey. What are these group of people that STV was sketching? We don't know. The other data entry is this is this was on the corpse that I think this was nearby or right beside Swinburne. And Swinburne, while Swinburne is fighting with us, he remarks that he'll be sending some of them back to the re-education center. Or while we approach Swinburne has already taken down one of the Defang group ACs, and is standing over the AC and saying that re-education center would be happy to have them or something like that. Okay, so this is related to that re-education center. Text data, the re-education center. Let's read this. Text data extracted from a work makes reference to the Archivist Re-Education Center. To facilitate smooth progress of the Choral Response Survey, a temporary branch of Ayre is to be installed on Rubicon. Ayre. So I presume Ayre stands for Archivist Re-Education Center. Primary subjects are to be Rubiconist POWs, re-education of hostile corporate assets permissible as the situation dictates. So Rubiconist POWs, so prisoners of war from Rubicon, RLF people, they'll be sent to this re-education center. Subjects who are resistant to re-education and who possess a certain degree of combat skill are to be processed according to the relevant procedures and transferred to the factory. Okay, so there's an implication that people who are resistant, they have to be transferred to the factory. So I'm wondering if they show resistance or if they show combat capabilities, maybe they're the ones who are being trained to be AC pilots. We don't know what kind of medical procedure is involved in integrating a human into an AC, right? We know that we have a fried brain. We know that V.VIII Swinburne and the later generations, I think from 7th or 8th generation onwards, even then they were using coral to enhance the effects of enhance the pilot's capabilities, and the generations before that the human cost was even higher. So it is some really like horrible drastic kind of medical procedure that results in integrating a human into an AC. We've never seen that process, or we've only seen ACs. We've never seen a single human in the entire game so far, not even in like CGI cutscene. So yeah, so this re-education center, they forcefully probably, or at least the combat savvy people, they forcefully integrate them into an AC thing in this AC into an AC in this factory. Maybe at some point we'll visit that factory. But yeah, that's a story that we get from that mission for eliminating V7 Swinburne, and that encounter with the I think I'll show the person that we interact with during that mission. So if I go to arena, you can see this pilot, right? Rokumonsen, a wandering independent mercenary who shelters with the Rubicon Liberation Front. Well versed in long lost classical theater, he has particular interest in ninjas and kabuki, relics of the past that he learned from Japanese immigrant culture, which now heavily influences his eccentric style. Once, when Rockmonson was on the brink of starvation, he was rescued by CE, who offered him food and shelter. And ever since that day, he has been the sworn enemy of those who would do her and her comrades harm. So this is the person who intervenes and like tries to take us down if we back out from the fight with Swinburne. Okay, so I'll share that video now. I have it recorded from PlayStation's recording. So maybe there's a slight quality difference, but yeah, it should be there. Let's cut to that now, and I'll see you in a bit.
Target confirmed. It's Swinburne. The Vesper's number 7. This is our opportunity for an ambush. Let's go.
I see. Balin. Tired old concern. Hit him.
What do you think you're playing at? Wait, you're not one of mine. Another ambusher? I don't know who put you up to this, but clearly you need to be disciplined. Let's not do anything hasty. You realize I lead the Vesper 7 squad, which means I hold the purse strings. Every single transaction goes through me. Let me go, and you'll still come out on top. Understand? You're quick on the uptake, aren't you? Splendid. I'm sure Snail will see you're properly honored for this. You're not like those savages. Keep up the good work.
Death and dishonor, such as the Oathbreaker's due.
Is that a revelation for DC? Or
Scoundrels, prophets, coin slipping through cold fingers. Feed Rubicon's soil.
Two repair teams remaining.
Though false be your oaths, your seditious blade strikes true. Savage is the curve.
Left life and deposition. 50%. AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
I shall pay my dues. Watch me, good comrade say. Your reward has come.
AP at 50%. Left hand ammunition at 30 AP at 30%.
Another star fades. Witness my steel, Ayre. Man and mount as one. Heed me, Oathbreaker. Treachery benefits none. Take you there.
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed. That was certainly an adventure.
Okay, so hopefully you saw the fight. Okay. Since we are in the arena menu, you can see that the sea level encounters had been unlocked, right? And you can see G4 Volta, who's someone we've worked with. V.VIII Pater is also here. Whoa, he looks. I'm not looking at the description, just looking at the AC. He looks really. Oh, what is that head? Uh, very like wiry looking AC. Sulla is somebody we have already fought against. Chatty Stick. So Chatty, I'm not also again not looking at the description. I'm sorry that I'm doing that, but I want to do it later. But Chatty is the name of the AI that Dose of Action was talking about, the Rad was talking about. Middle Flatwell. Okay. I don't know if I think I've heard the name Flatwell somewhere. Can't remember where though. Okay, with that being said, I think we'll give me a moment. Yeah, we'll go ahead with the next missions. So looking at the missions, we have 4 missions. 2 of them are decision missions. Okay, I'm scared of these. I think we'll hold off on the decision missions for a later episode. For this episode, I think we'll try to focus on the first 2 missions. These seem to have, like, at least the first mission seem to have a very high reward. That's like 380,000, which is quite high. So I feel this would be a tough mission. Survey the uninhabited floating city. Alien ocean. Xylem, the floating city. So you can see this is out in the ocean. If you look at the map, I can't make sense. Okay, this is the alien ocean. I think the land area that we're looking at, is that Balius region? I feel like that's Balius region because you can see that the enormous physical struts with the platform at the top. That's those things were in Balius, right? So I think we are just outside the coast of Balius. This is what looks like a floating city up in the sky. Is it floating up in the sky, or is it floating above the ocean? It's probably floating just above the water. Deactivate all ECM fog control devices and survey Xylem, the floating city. We have to deactivate the fog and look at something. I have no idea why we are trying to do this. It'd be a fascinating mission briefing to listen to. So yeah, let's do that.
This is a personal request from a friend. We still don't have enough data to pin down where the coral is gathering in the ice field. According to my friend's sources, we could find some clues here. Xylem, a city floating on the ocean built by the Rubicon Research Institute. Ever since the fires, that place has been abandoned. It's likely hiding secrets about the coral, kept shrouded by the city's ECM fog. My friend's already tried sending in a survey drone, only to lose it in the interference. That's where you come in. I want you to disable the ECM fog generators so that we can resume the survey. Right now, the corporations are preoccupied with the PCA. We can be the first ones to identify where the coral is converging.
Okay, lots of interesting things there. So this is again probably a mission from Cinder Carla, who is the friend that Walter is referring to. We have no idea where Carla gets her information from, but it seems like it's just an educated guess. She has already mentioned about Institute to us. Back when we fought the Sea Spider, the boss at the end of the Infiltrate 086 mission. I think, no, the one at the end of Ocean Crossing mission. I forgot what the mission name is, but that creature, that coral, the generator, it had a generator that used coral as its fuel, and it was a kind of perverted invention of the mad scientists in Institute. That's what Cinder Carla and Ayre confirmed, right? And this place is where the Institute is located. So they probably know a lot about coral, and this has been abandoned after the fire. Obviously, that's already mentioned. but still there may be some clues there as to where the coral is converging. And the corporations, both Arquebus and Balaam, is primarily like concerned with the PCA at the moment, since PCA has been laying the law on the land. And yeah, we are utilizing this opportunity to kind of slip into Xylem and do our own survey. And survey drones, the Syndicala had sent, not Syndicala, whatever, whoever Volta's friend is. So the drones that they sent had been disabled because of the fog. The interference within the fog has, because of that, they don't get the signal anymore. So yeah, I think our mission objective right now is just to disable the fog machines. I feel like there's still going to be some nasty boss at the end of this. So I don't know if we'll play this mission. It's yeah, and if we run up against a tough boss, I'll probably do a few tries and then practice offline and then come back and beat him later, because it is quite late now and I'm yeah, I wanted to continue the momentum. That's why I am back recording, but it's been a week, so I'm a bit rusty. Yeah, we are not rusty, but I am a bit rusty. We have let me look at my machine. Okay, that's dual Gatling guns, rockets, and shield. This is something that I've been using to. Let's switch out because I don't want to go in with this build. Let's go in with the balanced build, maybe. AC data. Shotgun. Yeah, this is the balanced build. Load. Sorry.
The ECM fog is going to interfere with comm until it's disabled.
It's all.
Follow the beacons left with the survey drone.
It's already interfering. That's cool. Okay. Let's see what the mission has in store for us.
Main system activating combat mode.
We only have Ayre now. Ayre is with us, always. Ayre.
Raven, the ECM won't interfere with our contact. But it is affecting your lock-on range. Keep an eye on your surroundings.
Okay. Contact. We have no mission objective markers. I guess that's because of the... That's because of the interference. Look at this place. Giant bridges. What are these buildings? They're so thin. Why are they so thin? It's very memorable, don't get me wrong, but I don't understand why they are so thin. Are they even buildings? Maybe there's something else. I guess these are all also buildings. They're so tiny. Wish there was a small car just so that we get a scale from just looking at the car. Yeah, we have stairs here. Okay. Huh. Yeah, the buildings are not in proportion to... I don't think these are buildings. Because the stairs are too large if the buildings are small.
Unknown intruder detected.
automatons.
Mm-hmm.
They must have stood watch even after they were abandoned by their masters.
Hmm. Yeah, missiles. Maybe the red lights are a way to signal us.
This
Just
must be a beacon left by the survey drone. I'll use markers to track them. You can use them if you lose your way.
Thank you, Ayre.
I've located an ECM fog control device. See if you can access it.
Okay. Can hear the sound of the helicopter.
Confirmed. The control device is offline.
Okay.
Let's keep looking, Raven.
Yeah. I'm thankful to have you around, Ayre. I'd be lonely without you.
Intrusion attempt persisting. Normalization process A.
Okay.
I can't find any data on this. I'm sorry, Raven. We'll have to rely on your experience.
I missed that, Ayre. What did you say?
Second fog control device located.
Okay. Everyone's dead? Cool.
Confirmed. Control device is silent. Let's find the next one.
Following the... Should we follow the red lights? So whenever we approach and... I don't know. No, this doesn't light up again. I guess we just had to follow the warning symbol because those are things that we have yet to... This area seems to be so large though. So I'm just gonna follow the red lights.
Intrusion detected. Normalization process C.
They're firing like... Whoa, I missed. Okay, this is the thing that I've been... Is it dead? God damn it.
50%. Two repair kits remaining.
Come on. That was hard. That was uncharacteristically hard. Okay, what is that? Thing is, we have less. God, what the hell? Okay, I have to be more careful. Our lock-on range is significantly reduced, so that makes things a bit harder.
AP at 50%.
Where is... God, this place...
At 30%.
I can't even sense what their attacks are. Okay, let's follow the... Let's keep following the beacons.
Is
Okay,
that
we
the
have a...
survey drone Walter mentioned? We might be able to extract its data. Let's take a look.
Okay, so this might be data intended for Cindercarla. Observation data, the city of Xylem. Okay. Observation data extracted from survey drone. Perhaps it was recorded by handler Walter's friend. Xylem remains fully operational. The planetary closure administration did their best to hide the place, but I'll find a way there soon enough. The only ones who know are the PCA and someone else. Okay. So this place was kept under wraps, but it is still functional. What was it doing though? It was probably investigating more of the coral convergence and other such phenomenon. Or maybe this is again another control center, because even we know that all of the nodes that are supposed to be observing the coral flow in the veins, they are also kind of controlling it, because once we destroyed it, there were coral surges from those places, right? So I don't know.
Wait! Hostile readings.
Come on, just Xylem control system. I don't know who.
AP at 50%.
You say fight back. I have no visibility here. The navigation is difficult. I'm completely crippled by this. How many? These are like monkeys.
No repair kits remaining.
Where are they? Can barely see anything here. Come on. Where are you guys? Using whips and going invis? Are you serious? Come on, I tried to do the boost kick thing, but it didn't work. Okay.
Now we know what happened to the drone. Fortunately, the we found helped to identify where the last ECM device is.
Oh, there's one more left.
I've set a marker for it. Let's check it out.
It's like 2 kilometers away.
You know, it's been a long time since we've been on a mission together without Walter.
Uh-huh.
The control device isn't going anywhere.
Okay.
Take your time, Raven.
Yeah. As long as there's no hostiles nearby, I think we can just like wander around and try to figure things out. Maybe there are some data logs nearby. Not sure. Look at our AC though. It's so, yeah, I really like the damage that happens to it. It's not like dented, but the color is just faded in such a convincing way. I love it. Okay, so the drone, what happened to the drone? So I think the Xylem defense system actively took down the drone. It was not just interference. So they didn't assume that this place was still active. Either like Walter or Walter's friend, neither of them assumed that this place was active, but it is active and it has active defense systems which took down the drone. And we can explore the city. Apparently that confirmation from Ayre, we could see that as a way the game's telling us that hostiles are gone. You don't have to end the mission right now. You can just explore the city and try to see what else is here, you know. I feel like that's also like it was a suggestive sentence in one way, but I think it's also a way the game's telling us that we can spend some time here to try to collect any extra collectibles. And maybe Ayre will have some dialogue for us. I just wish there's no boss fight at the end.
That's the last of the control devices.
Okay. Have we done everything else? Yeah, that really doesn't seem like there's anything left here. But yeah, I feel like we should be able to find things. This is such a large area that I can't even fathom how to start looking at things. Oh, what is this? This is one of those control drones. Not control drones, like the security drones that just attacked us. And I really like my tetrapod. It's just I hope I don't get too used to it, because then it'll be difficult to play with something else, right? Imagine trying to play this level with the tank AC, with how much clutter there is on the ground and how restrictive the ground movement is. It'd be so difficult. And the tank AC does not have enough lift. It's too heavy to have proper lift, right? The city keeps going. Okay, I think if there are any more data logs, I'll try to... Oh! God, I mean, come on! There is something here, but I can't... Okay, that's dead. Acquired combat log, that's fine. I think there's something here. Okay, cool. I'm just trying to take a look at the AC. It looks like a really old AC. Yeah, it had like that. It has a small submachine gun. Text data. Dolmayan's writings 3. Thumb Dolmayan. Okay. Text data extracted from a wreck. This appears to come from the writings of Thumb Dolmayan, father of Liberation Front. Oh, he's the father of Liberation Front. We call him Father Dolmayan. What is his name? Index Nunam called him Father Dolmayan. I didn't realize that he was a father of Liberation Front itself. Symbiosis. She seemed to be contemplating the meaning of the word. The moment of happiness we share comes at the cost of our siblings. Sacrifices all. Is that symbiosis? Surely not. So this is directly Dolmayan's writings, and he is talking about a she. I don't know who this she is. I would assume Father Dolmayan wrote this, and he is talking about a specific individual she. So symbiosis, that's probably symbiosis is the coral, we can assume. This moment of happiness we share comes at the cost of our siblings. Sacrifices all. Is that symbiosis? Surely not. Okay. I don't know who this she is. Is it the planet itself? Something that represents the planet? I don't know. And the siblings, you don't know what siblings that these are. Maybe she's Dolman is talking about a specific human individual, not anything else. And coral is made up of her siblings in some way. We know that some aspect of consciousness, like it floats in the coral, right? So yeah, I feel that undertone of the story developing subtly throughout. It's very diluted now, that theme, but hopefully it becomes richer as we progress the story. I feel like that's a very FromSoft thing to do, to have a storyline where, you know, aspects of yeah, the very nature of our being is somehow manipulated in some way. We'll see. There may be more data logs, but I think I will die if we try to find them. And I want to try to finish the mission without dying, because it might restart us from the start. Which is something that I'm looking forward to. Okay.
We'll have Walter back after this.
Okay.
Do you read me?
Yeah, I do.
Do you read me? You've got PCA incoming.
Oh god.
Pull
There
out
is
before
a...
they make this complicated.
Yeah. Oh god.
I'm
Holy.
afraid it's too late for that.
Hey, what? No, not 2 helicopters.
As we're complicating things. So much for subtlety. You'll have to fight your way out now. Take them down, 621.
Take them down?
Mess.
Okay. So I guess this is a...
I've identified some Xylem defenses we can co-opt. Try accessing it if you need support.
Thank you.
There. Xylem's defenses now recognize you as an ally. That should help keep the PCA busy.
Come on, I need my energy. I've not done a single damage to the helicopter so far. And I think we have so little health, right? So I don't think we are going to survive this fight anyway. And all the time that we spend recruiting these PCA machines will be wasted. No, no. It's a very difficult environment to fight in.
AP at 50%.
Oh god. Missiles. That little guy there that has been pestering me for some time. I hate him, but there's nothing I can do so far at the moment. Oh god, I wish I could take down the laser guy. Phew. Where's the helicopter? Alright, come on. God.
AP at 30%.
Cool. Okay, I think we'll fight him in peace this time, and with a different build. Okay, what should we switch? Hmm. Let's go with a. Shall we go with something like this? I'm not sure if it'll hit all the time. That's the issue. We can switch out some parts, I think. Maybe just the arms. Maybe let the right arm be no, maybe just let the left arm be a heavy damage dealing gun, and for the left shoulder, let's make it I don't think the energy blade is going to do something good. Let's go with this one. Yeah, let's do this. This is a very weird build. Let's see how this works out. Hopefully this is the start of the boss fight that we have pushed back into.
Raven, that's the last of the control devices.
We had to activate it.
We'll have Walter back after this.
Six-two. Do you read me? Do you read me? You've got PCA incoming. Pull out before they make this complicated.
I'm afraid it's too late for that.
As we're complicating things.
Come on.
So much for subtlety. You'll have to fight your way out now. Take them down, 621. I'll clean up the mess.
I've identified some Xylem defenses we can co-opt. Have access to it if you need support.
My energy is just so low all the time. All the freaking time. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, that's just... I hate the sound of the...
AP at 50%.
Yeah, I just hate the sound. The missile locking you on forever. Alright, I think we've taken down the rest of the...
There. Xylem's defenses now recognize you as an ally. That should help keep the PCA busy.
Okay, I think this... it'll keep focusing on the smaller craft if we activate the smaller craft. I think that's one strategy that we can have. Instead of trying to brute force it, we can just activate one of the smaller crafts like this. Come on, activate. Oh god. Isn't that activated? It is. Alright.
Wearing it down. Finish it, 621.
AP at 50%. One repair kit remaining.
Yeah, let's get another one of the... Oh, come on, don't... Alright, cool. There is the enemy again. Oh god. Oof, I am shooting. Of course I missed. Of course I missed.
At 50%.
Let's get another one of the...
At 50%.
Oh god, did it miss? Oh god. It's missing everything.
AP at 30%.
Yeah, I'm just not able to. I don't like the build. Let me go with something else. Let me see if this works.
Raven, that's the last of the control devices. We'll have Walter back after this.
Six-2. Do you read me? Do you read me? You've got PCA incoming. Pull out before they make this complicated. As we're complicating things. So much for subtlety. You'll have to fight your way out now. Take them down, 621. I'll clean up the mess.
Raven, I've identified some Xylem defenses we can co-opt. If you need support.
Wearing it down. Finish it, 621.
Missing everything.
Light and definition at 50%.
Press the advantage, 621. You've come a long way since your crash landing on Rubicon. Show them.
2 repair kits remaining.
Come on. Like cool. Okay, we may be able to get him. Cool. Nice. Good build. Good build for this fight. Okay.
Now, my friend can get back to surveying.
Yeah, your friend. Is that her drone? Their drone? No, that's just our drone that we repurposed for the fight. Base pay 380,000, expenses, repair costs, ammunition costs, penalties. There's no penalties. There's a possibility of a penalty here. If he had done something. Makes me wonder. Because in the V.VIII Swinburne mission, when we had a penalty, we also had a bonus pay for sparing Swinburne. So it compensated out when we made that decision. So it makes me feel like there would have been a decision here that we could have taken. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what Walter has to say after the post mission message.
No new messages.
Hey, what? Really? Ayre, you have something to say?
Raven.
Yeah,
The city's defense systems were still in operation after all this time.
they are kept
And
active.
stranger still, the PCA personally intervened to block the survey. There must be more to Xylem.
Yeah.
And to Walter's friend.
Okay, I'll take a break and then we'll do the next mission. Okay. Yeah. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm back after the break. After a day of break. Let's do the second mission that we are planning to do, but let's look at the replay mission to see if there were battle logs missed. Okay, there are battle logs missed, so I'll collect them later, and probably in the next episode during the recap, I'll probably try to recap the logs that we discovered. Okay. Okay. Next mission, heavy missile launch support. Northern Balius Watchpoint Delta. Watchpoint Delta. So we attacked a watchpoint already. I don't know if this is the same watchpoint. Chapter 1 ended with attack the watchpoint mission, and we defeated Baltius during that mission. So maybe this is the same watchpoint, but they are somebody's launching a missile. We'll see. Defend the main missile of RAD missile battery until the launch sequence completes. Additional rewards for defending sub missiles. Okay, so every mission has been unique so far. Last mission was also unique. We could explore like a fog covered area where our visibility and lock on range was limited. And there was also the little gimmick in the boss fight where we could dispatch smaller drones to distract the boss, which was really effective. Otherwise, we would have probably struggled a lot more in that fight. But yeah, let's listen to Cinder. I don't know if Cinder Carla will directly. Maybe this is from Ayre and Cinder Carla, and Walter is not involved. We'll have to see. Oh, one. Oh shit. Give me a second.
Long time no see, tourist. I've got a job for you.
Okay, it is Carla.
PCA's show of force has finally started to affect my own business. Those spineless coyotes jumped at the chance to become their lackeys. Now they're feeling ambitious and sniffing around RAD territory again. I'd say this calls for fireworks, and I've got something that'll blow them away. The coyotes can be ungrateful, though. They're bound to come running to stop the launch. That's where you come in. Intercept them and defend the missiles. We'll make sure the coyotes and the PCA get a chance to see RAD's famous fireworks.
Okay, so it's called RAD and not RAD. I've been calling it RAD, but it's RAD. And Carla hands us the mission directly herself. And apparently, Jungle Coyotes are working for the PCA. That seems like a likely alliance because Coyotes seem like a faction that will be like not vying for power, but vying to support who's in power. And PCA is probably the biggest player in Rubicon. Maybe they're not a player. They're probably an organization above corporations. So yeah. Assembly. Let's switch back to our our tetrapod. Yeah. Let's switch back to a tetrapod. Let's go in.
It's almost time, Raven. Let's head over. Hopefully the dozers won't be too dosed up on coral to make an appearance.
Ayre is hopeful that no one will show up.
Main system activating combat mode.
We started without you, tourist.
Yeah,
Get
it
to your
seems so.
position.
We did arrive as scheduled. I suppose they're an eager bunch.
They were eager to fight.
Confirmed. First enemy wave destroyed.
Thank you.
We're all set, Chief. Commencing missile launch sequence.
Okay. That main missile, sub-missile.
Chatty's our systems admin. Doesn't talk much, but he knows his stuff.
Okay, Chatty.
Anyway, no time for pleasantries. We've got coyotes to deal with.
Yeah.
Never thought they'd end up palling around with the PCA. Smart, but not for long.
You can see 3 of them.
Wave. Keep the fireworks safe.
They're coming from the front left side. Intercept, Raven.
I wasted that.
That's what I like to see, tourist. I
Oh,
almost pity the poor fools.
so I should have listened to what Ayre said. She said that they're coming from the front left side, you know.
They're coming from the bridge.
All those coyotes. Don't let them slip past you.
Third wave coming from the bridge. These machines are different.
Toy box Max. One of our spicier products. Take them out first.
We've lost one sub-missile.
They're walking all over us. Do your job, tourist.
I need to keep better track of enemies.
At 50%.
Chatty's almost ready. Don't fail us now, tourist.
They're coming from 3 directions at
Oh
once.
god.
We got more toy box mechs. Don't let any through.
We've lost the second sub-missile.
We've only got the main missile left, tourist. Guard it with your life.
Okay, so that makes it easier to guard at least. Oh no!
Quit playing around, tourist.
No, I don't have. Come on, don't be f***ing stupid. Go up.
Missile launch sequence at 90%.
Just a little more. Last push, tourist. That's the stuff. Thanks for the pre-show, tourist.
Okay.
Missile launch sequence complete, Chief.
All right.
Ready when you are.
Go.
You're the best, Chatty. You too, tourist.
You
Here
too.
come the fireworks.
Me too.
Enjoy, scumbags.
Tourist, there is the predicted impact point.
Where? Where is it? Oh. You can see.
Looks like I was a little off. Well, close enough is good enough for me.
Wow. It really is cool. And it would be.
They really are like fireworks.
Yeah, they really they really were. And if there were three of them, we could have seen all three. And it would be an interesting mission to kind of try to defend all three. You know. And yeah, the most of the replay value in the game comes from, or at least most of the depth in the game comes from like going through these missions in the most efficient way possible, trying to get the S rank. We usually get D rank and C rank when we try to collect all the battle logs, because I'm just exploring and taking all the time. I think primarily time is the biggest deciding factor. Time, and obviously repair cost and ammunition cost. Like, don't take any damage. But yeah, that provides a lot of, I don't know if it's depth or replayability. It's just something to try to achieve. You know, all of the missions that we play, we don't get the ranking for the first time we play through it. So there is no concept of getting an S rank in the first attempt. You just kind of familiarize yourself with the mission in the first attempt, and then later on you can refine your approach. But yeah, 30,000 expenses, base pay 160,000. Cool.
One new message.
Who's it? Walter or Carla? I think it's Walter.
Chatty Stick, RAD. Thanks for helping with the fireworks show. The Chief loved working with you, so don't be a stranger. That's all I had to say. Later.
Is he Chatty an AI? Because the Dosa factions had a conversation about Chatty. If you look at Dosa ravings, no, it's Dosa chatter. Want to hear something wild? Turns out those big shots at the PCA who run the satellites take their orders from an AI. They're working for a computer, man. What? Huh? Guess you're right. Then again, we're not too different there, huh? Yeah, but at least Chatty follows the boss's orders. Suppose he's just programmed that way, though. Okay. So the chief and the boss, the chief that Chatty mentioned and the boss that Dosas are mentioning, they're both Cindercarla, I assume. But yeah. Chatty also felt, the voice actor also felt similar to the voice actor for Pater. V.VIII Pater, I think. Yeah. But I think as far as the missions go, we'll stop it here. But we'll check the arena and try to see if we can get these other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of these other ACs. Okay. G for Volta. Gun 4 of the Red Guns, the Balaam Group's AC squad. After beating rebellious Volta and Iguazu into submission, Michigan made it his personal crusade to make something of the two, and thus began their daily hell. For the past 7 years, neither Volta nor Iguazu have achieved their goal, to punch the living daylights out of Michigan, then get the hell out of Red Guns, as they would put it. Volta had since admitted defeat, and is now learning about business from Wu Huhei. Wu Huhei is someone we have already fought. Oh, where is... I know I heard... Okay, G3 Wu Huhei. Okay. Gun 3 of Red Guns, the Balaam Group's AC squad. A born con artist, no scheme was too underhanded for Wu Huhei during his days as a criminal mastermind, and exploitation of others was a byword for opportunity. However, his illicit Feng Shui pharmacy operation was a fatal overstep. Fatal overstep. Imperiling the health of Balaam's economic sphere and leading to widespread disease. It was Nile Now the deputy commander of the Red Guns, who ultimately shut Wu He down. Okay. So Iguazu and Volta obviously has some history. But they were rebellious at first. And then Michigan put them two together. They always wanted to get out. But we know what Volta's final words were, right? We know what Volta's final words were. We have it in the archives. G4's last words. Iguazu, I'm telling you, man, you gotta give Michigan a chance. He's different from the suits at HQ. Look, I know he's an asshole, but he's looking out for us, you know? Almost like we got a family here, huh? Man, if there's anyone who deserves sponging out, it's the freaks who send us on the suicide mission. You picked a good day to go AWOL. Okay. So they are mentioning punching out even within the log entries. So that's a consistent theme. Let's try to see if we can take down Iguazu. He might have less mobility because he's a tank. So a good idea would be to use something like this AC, because it is it probably has better mobility. So let me load this. And let's sortie.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 17. Entering Rank C.
Shotgun on the left hand.
Call sign, Gun 4 Volta.
What's on his right hand? I don't know what that's on his right hand.
Commencing evaluation.
Good music.
Main system activating combat mode.
Where is he? He's dead ahead. Come on, where are you? Oh god.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Obviously we're gonna die. Okay, alright. He is faster than I presumed. He's quicker. And I'm just doing random things.
Main system activating combat mode.
See, that does not work.
AP at 50%.
Oh god. Huh. I have no idea how he controls the tank so well. I felt like tanks would be difficult to control, but he seemed to have a good handle on that.
Main system activating combat mode.
Yeah, I cannot. I'm just greedy with my damage, and it just. Hmm.
Main system activating combat mode. AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Target destroyed.
Okay.
Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Yeah. So I think there are a couple of points here. One thing, I assumed that this AC was going to be quite immobile, and that we could utilize uh, the better mobility of our bipedal AC. But the big issue with the bipedal AC that I set up earlier is that all of my heavily damaging attacks, I think the grenade launcher on the left hand, the grenade launcher on the shoulder, as well as the plasma rifle, the charge shot of the plasma rifle on the shoulder, uh, or left shoulder, all three of these cause the bipedal AC to kind of stay still for like a half a second after deploying that attack. So that's heavily disadvantageous because the opposing AC has like a very high damaging attack that hits us every time we stay still. On top of that, even though G4 Volta is a tank AC, he has extremely high mobility. Our grenades and plasma rifle, not plasma rifle, the grenades on our shoulder as well as our left hand, they consistently kept missing him because of his higher mobility. So even though he was a tank AC, yeah, that the Bose build, I think the AC that I have set up for Boses, right? I think the bipedal AC, I named it as Bose Heavy DPS. So that'd be useful for Boses where we we definitively know that there is a opportunity for attack, and their attack isn't so consistent and fast. But for the AC fight, for the G4 Volta fight, I couldn't like discern the moments where I could like safely launch my rockets, and the stagger state for the G4 Volta AC or for any AC, I presume, is very small. The time period is very small. You can't like stagger them and then take like a couple of seconds to decide what to do. You have to be ready and right there on the moment. Every time he was staggered and I tried to switch to my cannon and shot, or like switch to my plasma rifle and shoot the second shot, he was already out of the stagger and he already has his shotgun and his double grenade launchers ready to go. So I was getting really tilted. We could obviously have beaten him if we played him like a boss and like really deliberately looked at his moves. But I went in a bit more mellow, and I think I would have gotten really frustrated if I used the bipedal AC. So I'm glad I switched the build and like got it over with. Otherwise, I would probably have to stop playing for now. But yeah, let's see. D4 8. Let's do the second next one. V8 Pater, 8 squad leader of Vespers, the Archivist Group's augmented human squad. A production of Generation 10, the latest and currently practiced form of augmentation surgery. Pater represents the culmination of efforts to preserve the patient's humanity through coral replacement technology. Okay. Patient's humanity. He's referred as patient. And Generation 10 is latest. At times, his noticeably unreserved remark hinted an underlying lack of empathy. One might assume this to be a side effect of the surgery, but this trait has in fact been with him since long before his augmentation. Yeah, I was looking at the word unreserved. So he's quite open and cheerful, right? That's something that we have noticed about Pater. But he's actually he's an AC pilot. Interesting. I didn't consider him to be an AC pilot. I thought he was maybe an administrative person. And he is a pilot. Let's face him. I think let me. I don't know which build I should go for, because obviously this boss heavy DPS. The biggest issue with this build is that it has to stay still for deploying all of its heavy attacks. The consistent damage with the what do you call it, the consistent damage with the Gatling gun is there. Other than that, everything else is a potential to miss. So let me do something. Let me create a new AC. Okay, so let's go to AC design, AC data, and let's load boss heavy DPS. Okay, and then let's change out some of the parts. So for left back, let's go with the plasma rifle, and for right back, let's go with the missile launchers, the vertical missile launchers. Okay, and for the left arm, let me see if I can replace the left arm with maybe a shotgun, or not sure if a Gatling gun would be. Yeah, we can use the Gatling gun. Interesting. Let's see if this works. Let's save this as AC by DPS. Okay, and this is not heavy DPS. This is like, I think Gatling gun probably does more damage than any other type of weapon, honestly. That is kind of my impression. But yeah, this is like a nimble AC. It's kind of a nimble AC, but it can have consistent fire damage. That's why I would probably enjoy using this, because it's less risk, you know, because if you miss the grenade shots or the not plasma shot, the grenade shot on the left arm, on the right shoulder, or the charged plasma shot on the left shoulder, which we can switch out. If we miss any three of these, like, it's so much damage that we are missing, and there's a good chance that we will miss that, you know. So let me use this for V8 Pater. Sorry.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 16, rank C.
He has a blade, pulse gun. What's on his right shoulder?
AC, dual nature. Call sign, V.VIII Pater. Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
Come on.
AP at 50%. At 30%.
Oh, he has pulse armor. Okay.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Okay. Dual nature. You can see his emblem is like two children sharing a same brain or something. Very weird symbol. Not a brain. It's, I don't even know what that is. Okay, Sulla. Okay, Sulla. We've already faced him during the attack watchpoint mission. A veteran independent mercenary who was active in the star system during Rubicon before the Fires of Abyss. Sulla is a patient of Generation 1 augmentation, or better said, a survivor, as a technology in its infancy had less than 10% success rate. Though he escaped the fate of others, Sulla is followed by the specter of death wherever he goes. After receiving his surgery, Sulla lost interest in most mercenary work and now lives only for the hunt. It's unclear who currently employs him. Maybe it was PCA. You can see kind of, are these snakes? These are snakes. These are three different snakes eating each other. Eating each other's tails. Interesting. He was really quick when we fought him.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program number 15. C. Network instability detected. Sub AC. In angle. Call sign, Sulla.
Allmind is having
Evaluation.
Allmind is having difficulties as we are climbing the rank.
Main system
Some
activating combat mode.
network anomaly detected. So there is some story tied to the arena missions. Interesting. Come on, don't do that. Cool.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation.
Okay.
Well done.
Allmind is kind of losing her mind a little bit. Cool. Chatty Stick. So Chatty is not an AI. It is an AC. The right hand of RAD's ringleader and chief engineer Sindra Carla. Okay. One day, Carla built a simple suggestion-based AI to provide basic support and occasional entertainment. However, no matter what conversational prompt she gave him, he would never say more than necessary. Instead, it seemed that he was content to be a good listener to his creator's free-spirited, eccentric ideas. Okay, so he is an AI, suggestion-based AI. Okay, let's go.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. Number 14. Rank C.
I like these
Subject
legs.
AC. Circus. Call sign. Chatty Stick.
Double grenade launchers. No, napalm launcher.
Commencing evaluation.
Missile launchers. Tetrapod, or I think it's tank legs. And seems Allmind only had issues with the issues for dealing with Sulla and not I don't see. Okay, where is? Right.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
So I don't know if it was specifically tied to Sulla or there is a story with Allmind in general. And as we progress through the arena missions, we'll get to know that better. All right. Chatty Stick. Middle Flatwell, the de facto military leader of the Rubicon Liberation Front. His authority is second only to that of Father Dolmayan, and his standing with the organization has earned him an informal title as a fellow elder. He is the uncle of the Liberation Front to Dolmayan's father. Okay, so that's where we heard the term uncle. It was probably Uncle Flatwell. For a time, Flatwell worked as a spy within the extraplanetary corporations and as sway or a rather significant contact in Schneider's HR department. Schneider's HR department. So we know that Arquebus, Defying is Balaam Group's corporation, and Arquebus is under. No, Schneider is under Arquebus Group, and we know Rusty has had some connections with someone. So I'm wondering if Schneider's HR department contact is Rusty, but Rusty doesn't seem to be someone who's doing HR work. He seems to be someone who's out in the field, you know. But we had detected some encrypted comms from Rusty, and Rusty's overall his allegiance. I don't know if it's thoroughly rooted in Arquebus's interests. So yeah. Let's look at his image. So he has a normal assault rifle on his left hand. I can't really make it out. Right hand seems to have some sort of shotgun, maybe. Wondering if it's going to be a really tough fight. Let's see.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 13, rank C. Final evaluation.
Double submachine guns.
Subject AC, Tsubasa. Call sign, Middle Flatwell.
Missile launcher on the left shoulder and the detonating launcher. Missile launcher. The one that leaves a trail.
In combat mode.
He'll also be really quick, so I think this is going to be tough. Come on, not. Oh, God.
AP at 50%.
Yes.
Target destroyed. This concludes C rank evaluation. Well done.
Okay. The pulse armor is still not pulse armor, the pulse shield. That thing is still difficult to do, you know, because it requires us to press the left stick button and triangle. And during movement, like when we are moving, it's difficult to kind of hit the stick and triangle at the same time. So it's kind of weird.
Incoming comms.
Allmind. What do you have?
Congratulations. You have surpassed rank C.
Hmm.
We hope that our aid has helped push you to achieve greater things.
Mm-hmm.
Allmind exists for all mercenaries.
Are you okay now? You are feeling a bit unwell when we are dealing with Sulla. Okay. So we have 12 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we have 12 more. Let's do OS tuning. Weight control, that's fine. Manual aiming is fine. Pulse protection. Repair kit optimization. We can have this and just be done with that particular aspect. Okay. They increased our healing to full. System unlocks are quite nice, but I don't think we're gonna use weight control or quick turn. Damage control. Improves precision of ACS based bracing posture control, reducing damage received from any enemy attacks. Damage mitigation is also good. Let's just have a couple of. Okay, so we'll have 2 of these. Okay, and the rest of the 5 we'll store away for later. Okay, we're not gonna touch that right now. We haven't unlocked anything in the parts shop for quite some time, which is fine. We don't have anything we really looking to buy. This is a different type of bazooka. We have one of this bazooka, I think, but the smaller version. What's the difference? Medium-sized bazooka developed by. Oh, sorry. Medium-sized bazooka developed by Melinite, known for their attention to detail, even down to the composition of the explosive charges. Melinite's engineers designed this weapon for efficiency and ease of use from ground up. That's fine. Okay, I think let's look at the couple of missions coming up. Those are probably decision missions. So eliminate the enforcement squads. Send by alias PC occupied base the wall. Eliminate enemy squads. Eliminate PC enforcement squads. Okay. Destroy the special forces craft. Destroy the planetary closure administration special forces craft. Cataphract. Okay. So 2 important missions. Yeah, we'll tackle these in the next episode, and I think I'll also go through these missions. I think I'll go through survey the uninhabited floating city mission again, and try to find the rest of the combat logs or battle logs there, and we'll recap the battle logs at the start of the next episode, and then we'll go on to do the other 2 important missions. But yeah, I think we'll call it an episode here.